Hello and welcome back, FAF enjoyers. Get yourself a nice cup of tea, sit yourself down. We've got a 3v3 for you on the map gen today. It's fresh off the ladder. It's an absolute abomination of a game. And the reason that we're casting this one is because I'm actually in it. Now, I don't normally cast games I am in, so I have got someone to help me. I would like to introduce a fellow British person and Yorkshire tea enjoyer. I've got Tryth here today on the casting couch. It's a black leather couch that we're casting on, as you might expect. But for those of you watching at home, here's a sneak preview of some of the shenanigans that are coming up.
What?
It's gone. It's all gone.
The economy is in shambles.
You just don't know when to give up, do you?
I can do this all day.
What is your current ranking in global Tryth right now?
2300.
Perfect. You can balance my stupidity with some sensible, with some very sensible things that we're going to be looking at in this cast.
Well, this whole map doesn't look sensible, so it'll be interesting to see.
Well, we got two ponds here. They kind of look like a dog sitting up, or kind of like a capybara in a way.
It's like a pair of lungs.
Yeah, kind of a weird. But there's the weird thing about this map is there's actually no way. There's no path to your opponent's base, because down here you can see that you actually can't get past the cliff, and then in the middle there's also no way across. So it's actually a complete it's completely walled off. It's even worse than like Astro Crater if you think about it. Anyway, enough about that. Our average rating for this game is around 1400 players. We'll introduce our players. We'll start with the lowest rated player, which is Banana Smoothie here in Seraphim. Standing there menacingly in the base, as you might expect.
Poor old Banana, just
every time. Going for some quick P-gens for the upgrade here. I will turn on the map for you all, but don't worry, I will not be doing the 3D map. You all absolutely hated it, so we're not doing that anymore, okay? It's fair enough. I can take a hint. Next off...
I liked it.
Having misclicked and gone Seraphim, I play random on ladder these days. It's me, your boy.
Hey there, demons. It's me, your boy.
I'm going for an early air factory here. I do just have enough P-gens. And Cybran only, dirty, filthy Cybran enjoyer. In purple, we've got the Codemander. He's going for a whole bunch of land factories. Probably hasn't quite realized that he can't make it to the enemy base with those land factories. But he's sending his ACU already, and he's going for a kind of an invade down here onto this expansion in the bottom right-hand corner. So you've kind of got this player on the Bananas slot and Bombard slot here. They're kind of in a carry slot. They get a whole nother 5 mexes. Huge amounts. This is a poverty map. We are in a post-Brexit map gen here, so the amount there's a lot of tariffs that have gone on, so there's not very much mexes left on the map.
Trump has claimed the mexes.
Yeah, it's global trade. The economy is in shambles, guys.
How do 3 men in their 30s not have $800 between them?
The economy is in shambles.
So we'll introduce our
T2 mexes.
Yeah, Rush mexes. We'll introduce our red team. We've got Lord of Ashes up here. He's actually doing 3 Tech 2 mex upgrades at the same time. And he's doing that purely based off of Reclaim. That's incredibly greedy. But he is making that work. That is pretty nice. Honestly, that's pretty good. Underneath him here, we've got Moxnat at 420 run rating. Glorious, Blood Red, UEF Chad. As you can see in the background, the hydrocarbon power plant polluting the atmosphere. Perfect. That's the UEF way. He's walking forward here into the pond. And last but definitely not last but not least, we've got Bombard, some Russian name. He's playing Aeon here, wiggling his way down south with his balls in the background. They're going to follow him around.
I think we'll just call him Bomb. I'm not even
Bomb
going to try.
Bomb is close enough.
Name.
Bomb is close enough. So we've got a drop here. That's going to be from the Codemander. That's a very aggressive drop. He's going to be trying to proxy the bottom right. Let's go for a land factory. There are no bombers to deny this. And
I like the derp drop. Where's that going?
yeah, there's a derp drop coming on. This is some
radar.
tanks. Yeah.
Into nothing. There's nothing to raid because there's no mech.
There's nothing to raid.
Oh, you're going to snipe that NG. Nice.
Yo, big brain. Snipe the NG by dropping a tank on it.
If only Code rushed a PD instead of an AA that does nothing.
Yo, another NG sniped, guys.
That's pretty big.
Navy denied. So Bomb is going to go for a PD here. And Code rushed an anti-air. I assume that was a slight misclick. So at the same time, I guess I should call myself I. It's not like I'm third person here. I am going to go for a PD behind this base.
Nice bomber.
Yo!
Don't miss that bomber. That's a nice bomber. I'm obviously a couple seconds ahead of you. I will pause. I will continue now.
So Code is going to rather foolishly walk straight into 2 PD here. That's not good for your health, by the way. 2 Tech 1 PDs are very bad for an ACU's health.
Oh my god, and Bomb's ACU is there as well.
It
I
is.
suppose you're gonna save him by having those PDs, but are you gonna save him?
Am
No,
I?
he's dead. No, he is dead.
He's done, dude.
He is very
Look
dead.
at this. In comes Bomb, and he's like, no.
Goodbye.
You are not allowed to come here. Goodbye, says Hex 5.
So Code is dead inside of inside of the first 7
6
minutes.
minutes.
Does he die? You've got 2 PDs there and the ACU explosion. He's gonna die. Oh. Oh no. Just for everyone watching, this is the first time I have had a look at this replay. Obviously Derp played it, but oh my days. Well, you've just doubled your mixes.
Yo, big, except I didn't get it. Banana got it. I didn't get nothing for that. Oh no, I did. I got the base down here.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, I got the base down here. I've been
You've now got a
bequeathed.
solid
I've been bequeathed 2
16
air factories.
mexes.
Yo, that's big. That's
16
pretty big.
mexes.
Okay, so my Tech 1 bomber's not really going anywhere. Gonna try and raid here, but the real action.
I guess there's a nice sub out from Banana.
There's an
Denying that
airfight
ACU.
over this base. Banana goes for a first sub here, and a torp launcher, but that's probably not going to finish in time.
Oh, the arty proxy. Oh, sorry, the arty drop. That's
Oh,
gonna be
yeah.
brutal. He has nothing to do with that. Oh, you're gonna snipe a T2 mix that's half upgraded.
You're ahead of
No,
us
you're-
again.
you're
You're ahead of us again.
No, I'm not. Are you on 30? Okay, I'm 6 seconds ahead.
Yo.
I'm pausing. Why is my
So-
PC fast? Okay, I'm paused. Oh,
So-
you did get it. Nice.
So that's a crippling arty drop. Meanwhile, Moxnat. We'll put it on Moxnat's view here. He's walking out of the pond here.
Nice mass.
Nice mass. Overflowing slightly. So you have to forgive us. Remember, this is a 1400 rated game. We're not the most skilled people here. So Moxnat comes out of the pond with no scouting, no information, no radar, nothing, okay? We put it into Observer. Things look pretty bad for him all of a sudden. But he just didn't know anything about it.
No way. There's no way. Why are we here watching this? This game is over already. Oh my days.
Why
And
have I
there's
got
an ACU behind him?
Surprise!
And we already
It's
know
banana.
It's banana.
It's banana.
Oh, no.
So you will receive no mercy whatsoever from banana.
What are these sounds I can hear?
Look, banana even goes to block him. Look at that VM.
Banana does a 360 around
Yeah,
the ACU.
360 in the face.
My
And,
game is faster than yours. That's weird. Sorry.
It's
Carry
probably
on.
my mods or the fact that I'm swapping into player view.
Maybe. That's probably why.
So, fun fact, player view, if you're rendering the ranges, that actually takes up the CPU cycles and the game runs slower. It runs faster in observer mode than it is in player view.
Oh my god. I've
Fun
just seen,
fact.
sorry, he's got T3 air
Correct.
at minute 9 on this map with 5 mexes, because he didn't get the base either.
No.
How? That's insane.
So he rushed T3 air whilst everyone else was, well, fighting to the death, basically.
He had T3, sorry, he had T3 air on minute 9 with 6 T2 mexes.
Yeah. Luckily,
What?
he's
now got the rest of the mass from the rest of
Now
his
he's
team
got-
to actually afford it.
Now he's got the mass, he can actually afford it. So what was a disastrous plan for Lord of Ashes here, now turns into something pretty big-brained, where he can actually afford it. Well, he's actually got 70 mass, which is just about the bare minimum you need to run T3 air without crippling yourself to death.
Well, I suppose, well, he is making other things. For some reason, he's making a T2 P-Gen whilst building a T3, which is a huge waste of mass in his position on the
Yeah.
UEF base where he's making stingers. He's just finished it, and now look at his income. He's now...
He's overflowing
he-
a lot of
he-
E.
Yeah, he's overflowing a whole T2 P-Gen, which could have been avoided. He's now overflowing 4k E. Okay, never mind. Never mind. That was when he stopped building ASF. He's building ASF.
Yes.
Where is he? Obviously hasn't scouted because
No.
You don't have
Scouting
many
is...
inties.
I don't have many
doesn't have-
inties.
he doesn't have any inties though. To be in
No.
all fairness, he does need a couple ASF.
So obviously we're doing the sensible thing, like trying to raid him. Like, but all
Doing
of a
the
sudden there's
sensible thing.
gunships here. Like, the sensible
Attack
thing is to
missile.
rally in... Well, this is just because...
It's because you're derp.
It's because I'm in the game, and so therefore there will be a TML. It's kind of mandatory.
Oh no, what's he doing with those stingers?
He is flying into all of my inties here.
It's very kind of him.
Yeah.
But to be fair, the ASF will kill.
Yeah, the
All of
ASF
your
are going to
inties.
take him down.
Strat rush? No gunships. Okay, this game should be over.
It should be over.
It should.
It
This
should
game
be
is
over.
Already just crazy. 2 guys dying. It looks like it should go over for your team. Sorry, for their team. And now it should be over for your team because T3 Air just.
T3 Air is
right?
just absolutely disgracefully strong.
Let's just see. So he's got 2 whalers already, right?
Yes.
Where's he going with those? To kill nothing. He should be killing the base. He has complete air control. He should scout over the base. Did he just scout over your bases?
So,
he has no
if
intel.
you go
Oh my
into
God.
Team 2's view, they have never,
Yes.
at
they
any
have never
point, scouted any part of our bases at all ever. It's just not important for them.
So this is the problem. If he just sent 1 scout and just took 5 seconds. I know you've got a lot going on right now because you're microing 3 bases, but just pause for a second. Not actually pause the game. Just let's have a quick look at what they've got. And then he would do that. He'll see no T3 air, no inties from the enemy team. Okay, let's just move all the gunships into the enemy's base and win. But no.
So I'm producing nothing but anti-airs here, and it's just, it's not enough, basically. Because the whalers have so much hit points.
I mean, T1 AA is not going to do really anything against whalers.
No.
You just need to be spamming out flak as well. But you are Seraphim, but you have no T2 Seraphim. You have T2 Cybern, but I mean, this game is so over. Right, next game, please. Next cast.
What if I
surely
told you this
ends
game
here.
goes on for another 45 minutes?
Oh no! I just looked at his base. There's a few nothers in his base.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
correct.
Are they gonna kill the pigeons?
Yeah.
Oh.
Unfortunately, he's already got T3 power, right? So it kind of is only so much it's gonna do.
I mean, it's nice though. You still kill. Oh, you turned around.
Yeah, I should have gone for another mix.
Yeah, you should have done.
Banana goes into fight air with her inties here, and that goes about as well as you think it would.
Not very well. You
Not
actually
very
did him
well.
a favor. You actually did him a favor by killing that T2 gen. So hopefully now he'll reclaim it. Although saying that, he's put a lot of T3. He's put 5 T3 NGs on the HQ while it was making ASF, which
That
sucked
is
a
an
huge
incredible amount of E, right?
He stopped it now, but yes, that is super expensive in E, which is why he was stalling there.
So mass-wise, like we're ahead by like about 50% right now, which is huge. But
we have nothing. You have nothing.
But we've got absolutely nothing. We've got nothing that can deal with the gunships at all.
Oh, you've got a TML ACU. You should have just sniped his ACU. That would have been so funny. Oh no, what is this here? No. No. Why?
Look, he does react though. I went for the air HQ snipe, as you might expect.
It didn't work. Wow.
Oh,
Out-counted.
Outplayed.
Outplayed.
And I think you can probably see where this game is going to kind of go here with the gunship pressure.
This is a big problem.
It's a small issue. Yeah. Whoops, I don't have any Tech 2 anymore.
Where was the flak? Where's the flak? Where's the flak in your base? Why are you building T1AA? Where's the flak? You have 80 income. You should just... You got nice T2 shield, flak. Just 3 or 4 flaks.
I should be building
I don't
more
even
flags.
know whether that would be enough to be honest. He's just got so many T3 gunships. Oh, he's bringing them all back to kill a couple of Yens.
He's bringing them back because I was trying to kill the TMD in the base.
Oh, are you gonna get it? Is he gonna react? No. Walls are OP.
Unfortunately not.
But meanwhile, looking at his other base he was gifted, there's just 3 Zuis. Look at they're almost full vet.
Yo.
They are just bullying. Is that HQ gonna die? Yeah, okay, we'll eventually die. But oh, going back to your base now.
My base is cooked.
Your
Right?
base is about
Absolutely cooked. And look, he flies under the shield. I hate that. It's so annoying.
You know what? At this point, actually no. Then I was gonna say at this point you just load your ACU up in the transport and just fly into those gunships, but it wouldn't even kill it, so ignore that.
It wouldn't. They've got like 6,000 hit points,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
And the chat. Keep an eye on the chat, by the way. He's repairing the HQ, by the way, and it still went down.
Please, if you're ever in this situation, just kill all the mexes and call it a day, or even the power. Just kill the T2P gens and call it a day. Wait, Banana's giving you her base. Nice.
Yeah, Banana has gotten very fed up with this game, by the way. Yeah, oh! I went for
At least
it.
Banana's made some flak.
Yeah,
Made
Banana's
one singular
making flak. I'm not sure why she's also going for TML, but also losing this base at the bottom again.
So is there any attempt to rebuild anything from his part? No. There's
Not yet.
No attempt to build anything. So he's not attempting to rebuild the bases that you've lost. Are you attempting to rebuild your old base? No, not yet. This is just TML AC is just disgusting.
It's value is what it is.
It's carrying you. Somehow you still have the same amount of income.
I know.
Oh, I
Look
say
at this.
somehow. It's just because the TML AC is just killing everything. I suppose these Zuis are now gonna kill a few bits, but
Yeah.
T2 Navy? Why? Cruise spam? I suppose. Do you know what?
Technically,
Do you know
it's not
do
as
you know
dumb
what?
as
It's
it
not-
sounds.
Do you know what? I completely forgot about all the gunships, so that's very makes sense. however, just spamming hover flak is just so much cheaper to deal with those gunships. But I suppose when you build up enough cruisers, if you can, then it's just it's just annoying. Like, you can't push too close to a bunch of cruisers. They will just, especially Sarah cruisers, they would with gunships.
The thing is, the
it's only
flak just
cruiser with
dies
flak.
so quickly. And
Yeah,
so his mass here is dropping rapidly due to the TML. And
Oh my God,
everything
that
we
cruiser
have
value.
is dying due to the gunships.
That cruiser value is insane. It's gonna kill them.
Trying
both,
to
but
micro it away, but it just didn't work out.
You damn it! You got like all of them to half health, pretty much. But then you just don't have anything again.
We've got nothing.
You both have nothing. He just has gunships. You have absolutely nothing. Banana control Ks.
That was a tactic.
that killed.
She tried to
Yeah.
kill the gunships, but unfortunately, because they've got so much health, and given the depth of the water and the height of the gunships, she only caught like 4 or 5 of them. But it was basically the only way we could damage them right now.
He's on 10. He's on 9 mass income. Oh
He's
my
currently on
days.
8 mass, okay?
So there's 56k mass in the game, 57k mass, and no one is reclaiming. No one cares about
Like,
that mass.
maybe this should be a low-rated Legends game, honestly, given my ability, but just hold on for a minute. It does get slightly better.
Oh, I'm just seeing your mass just get depleted and
It's
depleted.
gone. There is no
Oh, it's-
mass. Look at the chat! Give up already!
He says give up already while he has
He's down
one
like
T2 max. He
he's
has
down
one
like
T2
1 to
max.
5.
He has one T2 max and that's it. And he's like, why don't you just give up?
Give up, buddy. I was feeling incredibly cooked, right? The only way that I am not dead is that I'm in the water. I was
I was
just
gonna say,
feeling.
where are the torps?
Well,
He
they're
started
here.
building them.
They're
How are
here.
you not dead? How are you not dead? Sorry, you have 1 flak. Why are you not just killed by torps here? I suppose, yes, he only has 8 mass income. There's 2.5k reclaim in his base. His NGs are reclaiming 3.4k. He just needs to get a reclaim. He just can't afford torps quick enough. And I guess you
I'm
still
like
have
so
35.
cooked right now. You see, my plan is to build a wall of flax towards my ACU to try and rescue myself, and building nothing but flax out of the base. That's my plan
I
right
do
now.
not see how you survive here. Hover flak saves you. That's the only way I see this game continuing, is somehow he doesn't kill all those flaks there in your base.
I have to
I
wait.
don't see it.
I have to
don't see
wait
how you
until
live here.
I have to tank on my ACU, right? Until I'm close enough I've got enough static flax to kind of like kite him back into the flax with my mobile ones. Because I'm completely cooked, right? I am so dead. I can't do anything about the gunships.
The gunships are letting. There's too much flak there. He let that build up. You now can probably quite easily walk out the water in this position. Like, if your flaks just move in now, he doesn't have enough. That's not enough gunships to kill that flak. But I suppose you don't know they're all half health. Oh, no, you should do, because they're right above your ACU. Oh no, you come out the water.
This is like behind enemy lines, saving Private Derp all over again.
What am I witnessing? Your 2 subs as well are sniping a couple torps. Sniping a couple torp bombers. The
They
torpedoes.
land.
Like, you've got too much flak now. There's nothing. You've got 18 flak. The gunships just get deleted if they get close to that. Look.
He shouldn't have turned back there. So I basically survived somehow.
He let you build up too much flak, which is why. And now your flak is hover, so you just go back to building Navy again.
Well, I can't go out on the map anywhere. That's the problem. If I go anywhere with less than like 10, 15 flags, it just gets deleted immediately. Yeah, I've like expanded down here, but every time I expand, I can't do anything with it because the gunships can come after it.
There's just a small 5k mass in your storage, by the way.
Oh no. Don't say that, dude. Oh no! Oh no! I need more factories. At least everything in my base is doing something.
But you are spending it, right?
Yeah, I am spending it.
Slowly spending it. How do you have so much mass? You've only reclaimed 9k. I thought you'd just get it from reclaiming a bunch of things, like all the dead bases, but you haven't even reclaimed them. I don't know where you suddenly got 5k mass from. There's just, again, there's 50k mass on the map. Just have a quick look at the mass. It is everywhere. There is so much free mass for both teams to get. Maybe not you as much because of the gunships. This Ashes guy, Lord of Ashes, he has so much time.
He has a lot of mass.
So much. He can go pretty quick. Like as you say earlier, you can't go anywhere without 10-15 flags, otherwise your expansions die. He can pretty much go anywhere.
Yeah, he could be
There's
dropping
not
or
much
doing
you
anything
can
he
do.
wanted.
He's just not taking back anything.
No,
Very slowly.
He's
Very
more comfortable sitting in his base here, and making T3 air.
But all he needs to do is just build one transport, drop 6 T1 NGs, and just expand again. That's all he needs to do. Again, I see it. I see this problem with a lot of lower rated people. They, for some reason, in the first sort of, you know, when the game comes out, not when the game comes out, sorry, when the game first starts, it's like a rush to expand, to get as many mexes as you possibly can. But then, as soon as you build those mexes and you lose them, there's then, like, everyone just gives up. There's
Yeah,
no
they just
real...
leave them alive.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. If you spawned in now and the game was like it is
You'd be
now,
like, oh,
you'd be
queue that
rushing.
all up. So
Yeah,
he's
you'd be
expanded
going, okay.
with 1 mex, okay? He's re-expanded with 1 mex.
Oh no.
Stand, it's gone.
What?
It's gone. It's all gone.
Denied.
He can't go anywhere without making like 3 TMDs. I can't go anywhere without taking 15 flags.
This is going to be a complete stalemate. Because I don't think either of you really know what to do in this situation.
Well, I do have a plan. It's not a good plan, but it is a plan, and that's to make enough T2 Navy in this pond that I can A, be safe, and B, pressure his base at the same time. That's basically the plan. What I should have done instead is go up to T3 land and make lightning tanks. But at no point during this game do I get to T3 at all.
Oh,
I just
your
don't.
income is just completely crippled.
I know.
You have half a T3 max.
Yo, please finish. I
Okay,
am
you are
working
starting
on
to
a.
reclaim
I am
now.
working on a T3 megs. I am reclaiming.
At least you're semi trying to expand. He is just.
Every time I go
doing
and do it
anything.
though, he goes and deletes
Oh, no.
everything with the gunships.
Oh no, he's misclicked. That T2 TMD, sorry, that T2 Mexi snipe is going T3. That's surely a misclick, right? That's like, oh no.
No, I think he doesn't want T1 or T2.
But he has T2
mexes.
in his core base, so that must be a misclick. I'm looking on your screen. That T3 gunship has run out of fuel.
I know. That's how long they've been around. Like, they're all, like, sitting on, like, multiple levels of veterancy. And the problem that happens in I don't want to spoil it, but basically it gets more desperate for both players. And the fact that the gunships regen is absolutely crippling for me.
But surely he just builds an air staging facility, and then all of a sudden
There you
your
go.
gunship's got full HP. Oh, there it goes. Oh.
Yeah, you see? Ta-da!
But he doesn't build the mexes there. Doesn't want the mexes, but he builds air staging facilities.
So putting like another 3,000 or 4,000 hit points back on all of these gunships is absolutely brutal in like a low mass, low unit game like this.
Oh no, he's not going to refuel the ones that need the fuel. Okay, there we go. Surely, right?
Yeah.
You're just okay. I thought that was your TML issue. I just realized you
No,
had a
it's the
I was like,
cruiser.
why are you just spamming tier?
It's the
Wait
first
for
cruiser.
that one cruiser that is forcing him to spend so much mass. Well, it's
Yeah.
not forcing him, but he's doing it to build so like TMD. He's just spamming TMD. Why are you building frigates? What's the thought process?
They have AA, therefore they're good. I think that's about as big brained as it got.
Okay, interesting.
There probably wasn't much more thought to it than that, to be honest. I was just trying to build everything that could shoot at the sky. I'm not sure
Okay,
how
so
this...
You finally reclaimed your base, because don't forget, this is Banana's base. This is not actually your base.
My base actually doesn't exist
So
anymore.
you managed to rebuild all your mexes. Your 5 mexes. Which is,
Yo,
pretty
big. That's big.
I don't get it. Like, as I say, at the start of the game, everyone rushes to get as many mexes as possible. There he goes. He's finally queued them up.
Yeah. So it's not like what are some games you can stalemate in? So you can stalemate in Age of Empires, right? Once the gold runs out, the farms run out, you basically end up in a stalemate where neither player can kill the castles. Same in
God, sorry, I'm
StarCraft.
just interrupting you. Look at his ASF dying to your cruiser team.
Oh,
But
yeah.
Continue.
The cruiser.
Oh, sorry. He only killed. You killed 2. Carry on. Carry on.
So, again, in StarCraft, when the minerals run out, you can get some really epic, like, stalemates where nobody can build anything, and it's like you only have the units that you have left on the map to do something. So this game is about as close, I think, as you can get to that stalemate condition within Supreme Commander, in that you can always build more mass and it's kind of infinite. So every time I expand, those gunships just come and clean up everything again. So they're just going to be going around massacring. Look at that disgusting massacre every single time.
Yeah, I understand. It's quite hard to play this because you don't have enough mass to really do anything, but you need to sort of keep him out of his expansions, but at the same time, which obviously costs mass to attack him, but at the same time you need to keep building flax because his AA
he's building is gunships, so all I can really build are flax, otherwise I just get crunched. So at least I've got some cruisers now.
The cruisers are doing nothing apart from, as you say, securing your ACU. It's going to be very hard for your ACU to die.
I was really worried playing this that basically at any time, like 20 torp bombers were going to come and fly in. Because I didn't know, I saw like T3 mexes, right, around. I didn't know how much mass income he had. I assumed it was like maybe 3 or 4 times what I had. I guess looking at it from here, you kind of realize it probably isn't.
I've got a quick question. What's the gameplay behind having P-gens next to your T3 mechs, your only T3 mechs, and having T1 P-gens next to it? Yeah.
I've got 2 mass storages. I tell you what, this is Banana's base, isn't it? So
Yeah.
I never do this. I never put T1 P-gens. So because it's Banana's base and I never see it, I probably just assumed they were mass storages. And I was pretty cooked on APM most of this game, even though there's not a lot happening, so...
Yes, no, I completely agree. That's why I dislike. It's slightly more efficient having P-gens there, but then it's like, well,
I'm gonna forget at some point, right?
Yeah, and then there's a possibility of it, of you forgetting, and then, yeah. On your already cooked income, you're cooking it even more.
So the mass income's actually really close right now again. But we're both really close, except that something is about to happen that's gonna change the game. It's going to change the game significantly, okay?
He has a laser.
Remember that the only thing I have built for the last 20 minutes in this game is basically flak and anti-air. Yes, finally killing some ASF. Let's go.
Oh, no, not the ASF. What are they gonna shoot at? Can't believe he's losing his ASF. You know, very Very unfortunate then. Just a couple inties it could shoot down.
So my plan is to get enough tanks here and then protect them with the cruisers that I can, like, maybe even slow push or something.
Yeah, you should be able to push here, right? You have.
Yeah, I've got enough protection from the gunships with the
You just
cruisers.
have no intel.
If I moved them,
You
which
have
I
no
didn't.
intel. The flak there is enough though. You have a lot of flak there. Wait, what happened to the flak? You had 10 flak there. Why
Not anymore. They just got deleted.
I obviously missed that. Oh, look at the cruisers again, killing all the ASF.
Remember that the whalers are like
cruisers are just annoying.
the whalers are like maxed out. Some of them have got like 10,000 mass killed. Those whalers now. But if we look over here, this is where things are about to get quite difficult
Oh my
for
days.
me. No!
Oh, you're gonna lose your whole base to this. You've got nothing.
I
You
have
got
absolutely nothing I can do.
Do you even see it? Do you see it? You see a T2 transport, you don't see the ACU because it has stealth.
It's stealth.
There's just a nice T2 transport in your base.
Yeah.
Oh no. You have 4k mass though. So you should be, you have a lot of T2 NGs. You see the laser, although you're probably not looking at your base.
I'm not looking at my base.
No. Oh no.
Not my T3 Max!
No.
To be fair to Lord of Ashes, this is actually massive big brain. Despite the BM in the chat. You're
Nice
just
chat.
pissing me off. Oh no. We're just crippling each other.
Wait, it's been pinged. Oh, there's the
PD.
You like, do you know what? Does he's got a storm right in right now to kill that. Okay, he is.
Yeah.
I was gonna say. There's no way he lets you just build PDs. Oh
No.
no, 99% finished PD. Oh, control K to T2 P-gen. Nope. Oh, the whalers have arrived.
The whalers
Oh, they
probably
just get
shouldn't have
deleted.
come in because
No.
the whalers probably should have stayed home, to be quite honest.
So now you have nothing. You have absolutely nothing.
I am
You have,
cooked.
you have cruisers,
Yes.
and you have a T3 ACU.
Yes.
Oh, why is he just building transports?
They're emotional support transports. This is a trying time for us both, okay?
You know what? If he brought those transports over and just targeted your flak, boom, your flak just does nothing because it would just be
Yeah, I'll be shooting the
paralyzed.
transports.
Oh no, it'd just be paralyzed because of the vibrant thing. Can you just give the fuck up?
You see, you
The
gotta,
funny thing is, the funny thing is, he thinks he's winning this. He
I
should have
know.
won it. He is not. Is he winning it at this point? I suppose so, because he has a base.
He's
of
2-1. He's 2-1 on eco. I have no base.
But he has nothing now. He has transports and 2 whalers and a laser ACU. He's not killing your ACU. And then, oh no, how are you affording this PD?
I have like mexes all over the map. Like down here, I got some here. I got these boys. I got this Tech 2P gen. This somehow survived the Great Massacre of my base. I don't know how.
So you have no E.
No, I
You
got
have
nothing. The
500
only E I have is this
Oh, is
T2P
there?
gen, which I
Yeah.
put under this shield, which I can't afford to run.
But I mean, it's probably enough. If you don't make anything, I mean, it's not great, but it's enough for what you're doing.
So I
suppose.
figure I'm completely cooked and I need to kill his base. So that's my plan, is to YOLO to
Oh,
his
no.
YOLO his base.
Oh no, why are you building that? Why? 18 mass income, I know, let's build T2.
T2RT, baby!
You didn't think, oh, he has loads of build, he must have build power in his base and more income than me. Surely I win in an arty fight, right?
Yeah, I definitely win in an arty fight, guys.
Does he just, what does he do?
It's
Just
because the
nothing.
terrain is like, I couldn't use the terrain And I can't
get that.
outbuild his PD because I'm
Your
Seraphim.
T2PD does nothing there. It just shoots
No,
the
it does
shoots the floor.
absolutely nothing. So my options are pretty limited. I can't go up to T3 Navy to make a battleship. I have to stay next to the water. Otherwise I die.
Your base. Oh no.
He is stealing my base, dude.
Oh, I see why he's getting annoyed here, because he just can't kill you, but he's killed everything else.
He's
he
killed-
just can't kill your ACU.
Every time he flies around the map with the gunships and kills off my base, 3 more grow in their place. I'm like Hydra. I can't deal with his gunships, but I feel like at this point I can deal with his base. So that's basically my plan here. I can't kill his ACU. I can't kill his gunships.
The
But
return arty fire.
Oh yeah, he's gonna have an arty war on the base.
The minute 40 arty war. Oh, here come
Yeah.
the transports. A nice mass donation for you there. Just in case, you know, you're struggling a little bit. You don't have many bases there. He was very kind to
Yeah.
donate you a little bit of mass.
It is
What
very
kind
kind
fellow.
of him.
Not that there's just a small
The cruiser
like
stack
60K
is
on the map.
the cruiser stack is getting through.
Oh, it actually is.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Not the T3P gen.
That no, not the
There's no way.
T3P jet.
Oh my god. And then his
No.
air HQ's just AFK. Oh, now the HQ is dead. The HQ is now dead. In 3, 2, 1, and...
Die, Cybrans.
So now he has nothing.
So now he has
one.
no T3
Oh, he has another.
either.
No, he does. He has another one. He has another T3. Oh no, that's about to die as well. Oh.
You're not allowed E in this game. This is a low mass game only.
Oh, your T2 RTs are killing the PD. Okay, I take back everything bad I said.
You take that back. What do you know about strategy? I'll tell you how these games work.
And then his gunships again are killing your base.
Oh yeah, I'm losing
God,
everything over here again. I
Nice
don't,
PD there.
I don't know why these were PD. I think they were probably supposed to be for the ACU, but that's kind of dumb. Two PDs are never going to stop a ACU like that anyway.
No.
So I lost my T2P gen. Luckily, I have these sneaky boys
You have
down
two
here.
more. You have two T2P gens next to your navy.
Ah,
Naval
that's
factory.
big brain here. That's making scouts, so I can scout for the artillery.
But that's about to die? Because you only have 3 flak there?
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Why are you not protecting your P-gen?
Because I'm trying to kill his P-gens. Not the transports! They're gonna stun my artilleries. And the mass now is 13 to 10. So we're both very rich.
Oh my days. The total mass income, right? 140k, 110k. And then when you look at the mass incomes, it's 11 and 13.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
I remember you sent me a screenshot around about here of the mass income, and I just thought, oh no. I don't even know what I thought. Like when I first saw it, I just thought, well, you're just playing some like 1-mex map, and then
Nope.
I realized there was 140k total mass income. I was like, oh, there's no way.
It's actually a ranked ladder game. So if he moves his ACU in here,
Gunships are dying.
I lose everything. Unfortunately, his gunships are dying to cruiser missiles here. You can't park the cruisers there.
Oh no, his ACU is just gonna kill everything.
Yeah, so
Kill
I'm
all
gonna
your
have
power.
no power. Luckily, if you look at his mass income, it is now 4 mass a second up there in the corner.
Well, he's got no P-gens. He's got absolutely
He has no
income.
power
That T3
whatsoever.
mech, that T3 mech is producing 1 mass.
Unfortunately,
Nice.
I am also about to lose all of my power completely. Now, what I thought is he was going to go after the T2 HQ, which would be really smart here.
Oh yeah, he could get your HQ.
And then I thought he might go in the water and get torp And if he got torpedo upgrade, I would be cooked, because there would be nothing I could do apart from build, like, my own torpedo defenses. But I thought he might be able to kill all the cruisers with the Torp ACU.
Yeah, but then you'd have to get rid of the laser, which he probably doesn't want to do.
Yeah.
But it's a bit risky. It's a bit of a risky play. Oh, you've got another T2 PGen now on the other side. Nice.
Yeah, here. Somewhere here, I think. No?
Yes, it is there.
Yeah.
You missed it. Next
This
to the
one.
factory. So there's just nothing. There's literally just there's nothing going on. Do we speed this up, or is it?
Well,
we
we're
just
both
watch?
still losing eco right now. As you can see, he's transporting his Tech 3 engineers down to my old base down here. So he's going to be taking this base.
He's rebuilding. Is that in cruiser range? No. Okay,
No,
nowhere
it's
near.
not.
Okay. I'm surprised your cruisers could reach that back T3 PGen, to be honest. They
Yeah,
can.
it's pretty close. The range is pretty high. Like,
Oh, he has no radar, so he's losing T2 PD to RT.
yeah, it's sad.
Oh, this is such I would not like to be playing this game. I mean, I would have looked at the map. And just drawn, just been like, okay, I'm even.
Okay, do you want to draw? Let's go to bed.
But no, and he's killing your. He just killed your base again at the bottom right.
Yeah.
The PGens live.
Luckily, I have these PGens here. This is very important.
And now I bet we're gonna see a full base swap, aren't we? This is what's happening.
Correct. This is where the game is going. It's a full base swap and rebuild from a bottom left to top right. Both teams are now down into single-digit mass incomes, and this is officially a cripple fight.
I don't even know who's that. He's in a much better position. He has 30k.
It's
mass in his
now
old base.
7 mass to 6 mass. But
But
he's
he has
just
a
losing
lot
the
more
mexes.
reclaim. He
He
has,
has more reclaim to work with. And he has better mobility because his whalers can... And they've all got super high regen, by the way. Like 30 hit points a second regen. So he has a lot more mobility. I, on the other hand, am stuck in this pond.
I don't get it. He's on 40 E per second, and he's trying to build a T2 PGen.
Yeah,
That
that's...
Not.
he's
going
building
to
a
work.
Tech 1 PGen here. And a T2 PGen at the same time.
Look to the right as well. He's got another NG building a T2 PGen.
Really?
Yeah, you hovered over it. Go down.
Oh yeah, this one.
To the
Yeah.
No, you've already looked at that one. There's another one on the right. On the right hand side. Go up. A
Oh
little bit.
my
There
god, he's
you
got
go.
another one here.
There you go.
Yeah, stick to
So
T1
he-
PGens. That would be better.
So he's currently stalling 500 E, which is very bad.
Yeah,
'Cause
he's
think
making no
you-
mass.
What you got to think about is he's basically go back to the start of the game. You basically have nothing. But
Yeah, he needs to turn
you
off
need
the
to rebuild your
T3
eco.
mexes even. Like this T3 mex here is actually producing nothing because he doesn't have the E to run it.
no, and it's
like,
taking up 54 E, which
He
is a
actually
lot
needs to
in this
pause
scenario.
this mex even, so it's not doing anything. And then build Tech 1 PGens until he's got like 15, and then maybe try for a T2 PGen.
Yes. All in the meantime, you just reclaim that.
Yeah.
That provides you. The
Only
mass.
build PGens is what he needs to do. The problem is he's also trying to build stuff.
Yeah,
and
I
the
think
mexes.
you're playing this a lot better at this point. You're doing the smart thing. You've got enough power here. The only bad thing is you're probably absolutely crippled on mass, whereas he's crippled on energy. So
Yeah.
yeah, he's got a lot of mass. Yeah, you're not actually stalling mass. You're 46 income.
Yeah, I got this mex here survived, and then I've managed to retake all these mexes around the map again. Well, until the gunships come and delete them again, obviously.
Yeah, he just doesn't see your mexes in the top left-hand corner, so...
This one here has survived the whole game.
Chad.
We're going to end up in engineer wars around the map, which is kind of wild for 50 minutes into the game. Every time his gunships find a base, obviously I lose it, but this is... Having the T3 on the ACU is pretty strong.
Oh no. That T3 mechs, or I think it was a T3 mech, your cruisers just completely destroyed all the reclaim.
Oh, that's kind of sad,
It just completely
actually.
destroyed the wreck.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Cruisers
That
have
was
a
a nice
bad
T3
habit of
mech.
doing that. So in true derp style, we'll be going for... I actually wanted to go for a TML snipe.
More TML!
But he moved his ACU. I figured this was a way I could actually reach out across the map and snipe him from somewhere that's relatively safe.
So now you should just win, right? You just build, he has nothing. He has 5 whalers, 6 whalers. Again, you just build up some... Oh no, he has a laser AC. You can't kill him.
I
You
can't
just
kill him with
kill
like land stuff.
You have to... The annoying thing is, the only way I see you killing him is with air.
Yeah, what I need to do is to go back up and like eco my way back up to T3 air, basically. That's kind of what I need to do.
You just need to... You've got this... You need to just defend and eco up.
So I am going
He's doing
to...
the same thing,
I
but
am
he's
going to
just
T2
so
air here. So that is basically the plan. Reclaim my way back to T3 air, basically.
Well, it's that or T2 spam, but then T2 spam's quite hard versus a laser ACU. But if you had enough, but you'd have to have a lot to be fair. There's probably... I don't know. I'm just trying to think what's cheaper, to get T3 air or to just build a...
He has almost finished this
P-gen
P-gen here.
But now he has no mass. He's now overbuilt P-gens. Well, I say he has no mass. He has no mexes. He has loads of mass. He needs to start building mexes now.
He's actually got more mass income than me because he's reclaiming more. So it's 50 to 1, but actually...
That reclaim will run out quite quickly.
Well, mine's already gone.
If you don't... He needs to just be building mexes here. But he's just not building mexes, he's just building P-gens. Which we said, you know, at the start, okay, good, but now you've got enough. Now he's got enough P-gens to get TML sniped.
Oh yeah. Not the P-gens. What an annoying play style, dude. What a monster.
No, do you see the other T2 P-gen? You do.
Yeah, I know.
It is in range. Oh, no, he's just fired. He's just fired.
Oh no. What
So
an
he's now
absolute
gonna...
monster, dude.
Okay, so he now goes back to his T1 mexes.
No, not the P-gen. Boop.
Oh my god. For people still watching this,
I'm sorry,
definitely.
first of all, apologies for, you know, everything. Maybe you should just go back to playing Oblivion at this point. Like,
I don't know how to describe this game right now.
it's
I don't think I've seen anything so bad in a while. There's just nothing you... Well, there's stuff that you can do, right? But I know you just get brain rot. You've been in this game for about 50 minutes. And the morale on both of you is probably just like, can this game just end? But neither of you want to give up. So...
Can you just give the fuck up? Neither of us want to give up.
Half an hour ago.
Like, normally...
Oh, you've seen your mexes on the top left.
Normally, I would have left. However, the fact that this guy was telling me to give up, that's like showing a bull like a red cloth. Like, it just... I wanted to ultra try hard the moment he was telling me to give up.
You just don't know when to give up, do you?
I can do this all day.
My mass income is 23, but I'm stalling like crazy. His is 1, but he's actually got like 25 reclaim a second. So the mass income is actually even despite this disaster here. Not the T3 engineers.
Oh, he's got. Oh no, he's
Not
got
the
his whaler
teeth.
stealth.
Oh, is that why
So
he's stalling?
I think so.
Oh.
He's got stealth enabled.
Yeah,
on-
it's a Tech 1 P-Gen each. And normally
Yeah.
when you get a big stack of whalers, that doesn't make any difference, does it? But
No.
in this case, it makes a big difference because we're both cooked.
Oh, okay. At least he has the ASF. They aren't stealthed. But they're not even doing anything, right? So they're stealthed, but because he has no E, they're not actually stealthed.
Hmm.
And do you actually have a radar anywhere? Okay, you do. Oh, you do. Okay.
Yeah, look,
You
I've
actually
got
you actually
6
have
mass
quite
in the
good
bank.
radar.
Look at that eco. Look at that. Oh, baby.
But now you have FAMs in a few
Yeah,
places.
I've got a
quite
couple
few
of
places,
SAMs. I
actually.
got by my ACU. I got SAMs.
So all you need to do here is just
Eco.
eco up hard.
I just need to eco.
Pause everything that's making units. You've got enough units here.
Yeah,
to
all the
defend.
factories here are paused.
Well, I see you making offers,
Yes, I'm making offers.
and I see you making Ilshis.
Yeah. That's because we're back to a Tech 1 land spam. Remember 50 minutes ago there was a Tech 1 land spam fight in the bottom right hand corner. Well, we've come full circle and we are now doing exactly the same thing. We're doing the same thing.
Hour into the game doing the exact same thing. You do not
Yes.
learn.
But this counts as a absolute full base trade. Look, he now has the bottom half of the bottom left of the map, and I have the top right of the map. It's a complete base trade.
I see why you wanted to cast this now. This is just
It's cursed, isn't
absolutely
it?
Stupid. This is just a stupid game. Yes, but it's like something that this is a typical Derpcast. So my thing is like, okay, you got no mass. Time to control K the T2 RTs.
Yeah, the T2 arties and probably the cruisers and the frigates probably need to go.
You can't control K the cruisers. They're the MVPs. Look at the mass kills on them. 5k, 4.2k, 6.6k.
6k.
It's got 3k.
Half of that is killing.
Yeah, 6k and 1.6k.
Yeah.
2k, 3.5k, 3k, 3k.
They got regen as well. There's a
They
lot
are
of mass
insane.
killed.
But yeah, so but you're just making more crap. Like, why are you building so many T1 factories just spamming Zuis? You don't have the mass for that. Let's have a look at your mass income. Okay, don't have a look at your mass income.
No,
Save
don't.
yourself.
No,
Save
don't.
yourself.
Don't.
Save yourself.
Oh no! Minus 200. That's a small 600% stall. Don't worry about that. It's fine. It's fine.
So, there's still 41k mass on the map, but it's all on his side.
Yeah.
You have access to
I have
absolutely none of
actually
it.
reclaimed, at least in the area which is kind of my area here. I've reclaimed.
I mean, you can tell your total reclaim is 71k, his is 30k or something like that.
71, yeah. So I have enough
Finally.
flax to basically I've now reached critical mass with the flax. He can't replace the gunships now, so I've got enough flax to basically bully him around. I'm not sure why he made
Can we just have a
Sam's.
laugh at a second? Look at that factory that your army's about to push into. Look how slowly that lab is getting built with all that assistance.
No.
Looking at? What am I looking at? It's because he's not reclaiming anything, so he is actually on 1 mass. He
It's
is
'cause
actually
he's
sitting on 1
stalling.
mass right now. Well, because he's not reclaiming anything.
Yeah, but even if he was, he's got minus 800 power. He's got no P-gens left on the
true,
map.
yeah, he's got no P-gens again. Oh,
He
no.
lost every P-gen to that Zooey, to the little Zooey drop.
Oh no.
He lost
But
all
he's got-
P-gens.
But he has got gunships.
And he's trying to build a Tech 2 P-gen here on 20 E off of his ACU. That's the problem.
Yeah, it is the problem, but he doesn't realize. Like, as I say, if you started a brand new game, and you had the same amount of, you had like the same NGs as on the left, you wouldn't build a T2 P-gen straight away, would you?
No,
You'd
you
start, you'd
never
start normally.
would do it.
No, you just start building T1s. You can't afford the T2 P-gen. It's nice to see him using this ACU again because
Yeah.
he should have been abusing that rather than AFKing it. I would have understood if it had like T3 on it or something, but it doesn't. It only
Well,
has
I've got T3 and TML, and he's got laser
Yes.
and gun, and stealth. So I thought
Oh
he was
no,
gonna
his
walk
gunships.
in and fight me.
His gunship's on the left.
Oh, don't go into the flak.
Oh, I'm a couple seconds ahead of you.
No, yeah, splitting up the gunships when they're this low in DPS now is not smart. He can repair them though. Actually, can he repair them? Because it costs E to repair them, doesn't it?
Well, I thought that exact same thing, and then I watched him do it earlier, and they healed like normal, and I'm very confused by that.
Maybe,
'Cause
maybe
I
it
agree.
doesn't actually.
Unless I'm wrong, but I'm sure I saw the same thing when he built them, because he built a couple air stagings somewhere, and I watched it, and it like insta healed, and I thought that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I wonder
But-
if that's actually working as intended.
Do you know what you should put on here? Please, can you now effing leave?
Yeah,
That would have been great.
he should be leaving now. Really,
He should now be leaving.
Yeah.
You have 57 times his income.
To be fair, that sounds like a very large amount until you realise his income is 1.
Neither of you can kill each other's ACUs.
This is the problem. Like it's
'Cause
it's technically a stalemate, but without it actually being one. I thought that what he was going to be planning to do, right, was to take his. The reason I came out of the water is because I thought he might have gotten a Torp ACU now, and they tried to snipe me in the pond with his ACU. So I came out, but at this point he could technically drop next to me with his laser, and he can kill me with the laser ACU, like pretty easily. Anything that's not with 15, 20 flaks is still going to die immediately to the gunships.
Oh my god.
He's still trying to build
Oh,
that
no.
Tech 2P gen.
I know, if he just took a second to think, I can't build a T2 P-gen. T1 P-gens, T1 mechs, just build it up like you would at the start of a normal game. It's been like 20 minutes where he's been sitting on 1 income and 20, just the income from his ACU.
Yeah.
Because he's trying to
run
build-
so many factories off of it as well.
Yes.
He's trying to build
yes.
a hydro here and all these factories.
I mean, the Hydro would work, but he needs to build up E. I mean, he's got stealth as well, which is not using up any E for some reason.
It should be, but it doesn't seem to be.
No, he doesn't even look like he's got it paused. Very confusing. But yeah, I mean, yes, he could build the Hydro, but he would need to pause everything. It would take a long time, but he can do it. And then as soon as you got that Hydro, you didn't build a couple more T1 PD, T1 mech.
Like he can still
T1
take the
P-gens,
ACU and
but-
murder everything here with it.
Yes.
Basically, and there's still nothing I can do. The cruisers aren't going to do anything to him.
So you now have quite a nice income. You're back on 94 income.
Yeah, this is enough to go T3 air, basically.
This is enough to do a lot of things. T3 land, T3 air. Not obviously at the same time. I'm saying one or the other, but T3 air right now you just win the game because you just build ASF, kill everything, and then kill his ACU with gunships or nothers.
Correct. After telling me to leave.
After 1 hour, he goes.
After
"No, I
this
can't be
earlier,
bothered
you're
today."
pissing me off. Give up.
Oh, there's
Nah.
no way Code is still here as well.
He's still watching.
Is Code in voice chat with you guys saying, do this, do this, do this? Or is he just here for the
He's
ride?
he's pinging the map.
Oh
he's
no,
pinging
it's
the map.
ASF! It's ASF! What are they doing? They flew over Sam's, but none of them died.
They're
One of
scouting.
them's over Sam's. He's so lucky, because that's going to heal itself as well, but he has no... Oh, no, not the snipe! Dodge! Oh, the poor Cybran just head in the hills. Oh, the TMLs are coming as well.
Yeah, unfortunately the Nothers alerted him to the danger. Otherwise he would have died to a TML snipe, which would have been poetic justice.
I like the way he goes, well, I'm not wasting any more times on this, and then proceeds to dodge.
Proceeds to micro as hard as he can.
Yeah. Oh, is he gonna
The
die?
ASF come in, but the half of them get down to the flax.
He can't vet either, he's full vet.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's GG.
What a game. That is absolutely insane. Full base swap. I would say it was a full base swap. It was-ish, but he just didn't have a base, so... He had the land, but Trump tariffed him a bit too much, that he wasn't be able to do anything.
I think that's about as close as people have gotten in FAF that I've seen in a game to a complete stalemate, where neither player can actually kill each other no matter what they really try and do. Yeah, we were both crippled. Absolutely crippled, like economically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally crippled as a result and during this game, I think. I was very happy to walk away with a win and not terminal depression after playing this one for an hour. Thanks for enjoying and or suffering along through this replay with me, Tryth. It's much appreciated. And thanks for everyone to watching. If there's any of you still left, I'll leave you with Keyboard Cat. See you next time.